Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last one, we came back to Grand Trad and re-entered the Grand Cathedral area, mostly the mausoleum type area down below. And we had some quests to do down there. We completed both of those quests and explored just about everything that I think we could. Now we're pretty much just waiting to be able to go to Brilehaven. I can't remember if it opens up tomorrow or if we still have tomorrow. But last time when we ended off, we were just about to do another quest with Brigitte, and I think that cutscene will probably lead us into the next day. So let's go ahead and do that. What are we going to get from this? Hold up.
What now?
Let's check. We are going to get a discount at gear shops. I assume that discount will stack with Idle's Day. Day is it anyways? Currently on Flames Day. Alright, let's do this.
Ah, just you. But...
With overwhelming courage, I promised Brigitte I would face her burdens with her.
You.
You go to such lengths for me, then will you come with me? No problem. So it seems like when we meet the stat requirements, we can do the dialogue that requires those stats, and then it'll ask us if we want to actually spend the time or not. So maybe there's going to be some instances where we could do the dialogue and then there won't actually be a time spending requirement. So we should try and make sure we do the dialogues right away, I guess.
The truth is...
The ones who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists, the church has discovered their base. Wait, the church has discovered it?
What?
What's the church's part in all this?
So reductive.
Do you not know the connection between the church and igniters? They make it so that we get along in the depths of this filth. Apparently, this faction's based in a small village fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists. No survivors, and once they go to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness. Wait, did they kill the dog? I thought they just captured it. I'll string their corpses up 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements, long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me.
You get it, right?
And I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here. Well, there's no, like, just go with whatever she wants answer, so... I want you to think this through. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're a little more than a fraud. Brigitte's suspicious of me. I need to tell her the truth or she'll never fully trust me. I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. This is such a stupid plan, by the way. Like, you're really telling me that you're gonna go win the throne, which requires you to get the people's trust, and then you're just gonna hand it off to someone else who didn't earn it? It literally defeats the entire purpose of the whole competition. It's like, we might as well be the bad guys at this point. Did you expect me to believe in that nonsense? But for you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least.
As it is.
Fine, if that's how must be, alright? Then I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne ill suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. What are we addressing with I don't think it was right? The dog or the...
No.
I've never for a moment thought that it was right for her. Oh, when did this happen, by the way? I don't remember the dog actually dying. Did I miss that part last time? I don't remember them explicitly stating that the dog died, and now it's just like common knowledge, apparently. And is it not just for those who kill to be killed? Is that not your precious equality? I don't want to lose anything else I care about. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me. And they ripped that away from me, and you say I should just allow it? Allow is a strong term. Fine, I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case.
I'm going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. Gee, thanks. I'll find out who did this. We'll try to negotiate clearly and openly. And if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them, and we can move on. That's the most I can promise you. We'll take my gauntlet runner. Dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so be it.
Obviously.
You come as well and see for yourself. If you're going to try and drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. She let me onto the runner she lives in, and we went to their base. Brigitte stayed silent for the whole trip. We arrived at a small settlement located close to Grand Trad.
Huh?
Is this the place?
You there.
Hey, you there. I am Brigitte, the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village really doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away, but...
Wait.
What are you talking about? Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us on igniters, but I keep refusing them. Ha.
Huh?
The church has been here several times. They've never reported that to me.
Out with it.
So if I said that merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree?
It can't be.
Oh no, we don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
Really?
Hey miss, you sell magic igniters?
How nice!
Wow, brilliant. Papa, I want an igniter.
Enough.
I see, say no more. I'm very confused because I thought, like, when we started Brigitte's whole quest line and the dog got captured, I thought it was just like an understanding that the church was the one who organized capturing her dog. But now all of a sudden she apparently is working with the church, and now it seems like the church lied to her about who captured the dog so she would just go like eradicate some random village. What the heck is going on at the moment? Like, it seems like the thing that seemed obvious at the very beginning is still true, but somehow Brigitte didn't understand that the whole time. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. Okay, that's also kind of dumb. You don't think that if there was an extremist group here, they couldn't, like, try and hide? Like, come on. Is this game made for like 10-year-olds or something? This is ridiculous. I've been getting detailed reports on the anti-igniter group's movements from the church, but now I'm not certain such a force even exists. Yeah, you think?
If
it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? Honestly, I'm a little bit confused about that part as well. I thought I can't figure, like, does the church hate igniters? Do they like igniters? What are we talking about here? I honestly don't. I don't even know what to respond here. Let's go with this one. Maybe it's you they're targeting. Yeah, that makes... I didn't want to say to harass you, but I did want this. Like, this is the sentiment that I was hoping to get across.
In any case.
Anyways, I take it back. There will be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here with me. I can sense Brigitte's deep gratitude.
I'm glad to have you at my side. But
my dog was taken from me, and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth.
nonetheless,
This is my job, not yours, so our business together is concluded.
No, no.
Still, I'll come to visit you. What are you saying? What could you possibly gain from hanging around me? Isn't she, like... Even if... like, I didn't want to be friends with her or whatever, and she didn't have like an archetype that we could gain benefits from, isn't she also like a wealthy merchant? There's like infinity reasons to want to be friends with her. Well then, fine, since it's you.
speaking of,
You mentioned earlier of your true aims for the throne. I thought it a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim. Okay, so she has the same thoughts that I do, except somehow she contradicts that with the fact that none could deny the claim of, like, the prince being the rightful heir. No, I think at that point everyone would deny the claim. That's the whole point of the competition.
that's why.
If you are willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
If you'd like to come, then come. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So come if you wish. Where? What are we talking about now? She just like changes subjects so quickly. I returned to Grand Trad in Brigitte's Gauntlet Runner and headed back to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright, are we gonna be in Martira now?
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now.
Also, so if this thing does happen in Brilehaven, how are any of these people gonna know exactly what happened? Do they have, like, TV or something? Because it doesn't look like it.
With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have his eminence Forden grinding his teeth, that. For now, let's enjoy the show!
Right, everyone. Farewell said, particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. By the time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
Also, isn't he a bat? Couldn't he find, like, a ceiling? Bats sleep on the ceiling, right? I guess I don't know if the bat people sleep on the ceiling.
What is he dreaming
But I know
about?
that he hangs from the ceiling because he does it when we get to a Magla Hollow.
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Now then.
Next is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania. If we punch it south out of Martira, we'll make it in, oh, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so.
Whoa!
Stormy. So that's Port Brilehaven. Yeah.
Oh, hey!
'Tis a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Neris? Why, I never. Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next stop, Port Brilehaven, capital of Oceania.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
I'm still concerned that Joanna's not going to show up. And then we're gonna have a big problem.
What to pick?
3 days until we reach Brilehaven. Alright, what do we got here? What's that one? Wisdom. We need tolerance, but as far as I know, there's no way for us to get tolerance on the ship unless someone has a random event that gives it to us.
Huh?
So none of the books give it.
Got it.
I also find it's weird that when you come out of here, it shows you that you got 100 XP, but it specifically says you got 0 of the others. I wonder if maybe at some point you could like upgrade the washroom so it gives other stuff. I mean, I do know we have that like bath salt stuff that we apparently can't use, so I don't know why I spent so much money on it.
So?
Can we cook yet? We cannot cook yet, right?
What now?
Or maybe we can. Let's find out. I do not remember. Speed cooking. We can cook. Okay, so we should do that right now. And we wanted to make... we wanted to make things that take that milk. So this. We wanted to make this, and then I think... What was the other thing? This. Those are the only things that take that milk.
All right.
Now then.
Oh, this was probably the wrong recipe. Since it's from Heismay's village, it was supposed to be something reminiscent of Martira, so I probably should have done the other one first. Just in case we're only allowed to cook one thing a day, but I guess we'll have tomorrow as well. Dough is a most delicate ingredient, and those who lack experience often go afoul of it. But you are in luck today, lad, for I was raised in the grain belt, and our dough shall rise to my standards. Gee, thanks. I followed Heismay's lead and began kneading the flour into dough. There's, even with like a towel or something on it, there's no way that's sanitary. Allow me to demonstrate the proper technique like this and like that. Why do you idle? Come, show me your conviction. I don't think this is a two-person job. This seems like something only one person can do at a time.
Don't lose focus.
This is no time to rest. Should we err in either time or heat, all our efforts thus far will be for naught. Wow, we made the fluffiest bread I've ever seen.
Days gone by.
I present you a taste of my hometown. With this benevolent bread, prepare yourself. You are not ready. Woo! Okay, can I only do this once a day, or can I do this again? Because that doesn't seem like it was the right recipe to pick.
Let's not.
Okay, once a day seems to be the limit. How many beds do we got here anyways? It looks like 5. Although, what the heck? Some people have like crates and things in their bedroom. What's going on here? Do we have any new books? Oh, perhaps Heismay added some. Okay, so we finished this one. We've read like 2 pages out of this one, and we have 1 more new book here. What does this one give again? Imagination. Not now. What does the new book give? Okay, it does give tolerance, which is probably what we're gonna work on. Did we have a new seed? Oh wait, good thing we.
Later.
I did. Oh boy, I didn't want to spend the time doing that if that was gonna take a whole slot. Probably would not have been worth it. Okay, so we found Stroll and Hulkenberg. I don't see Heismay here.
All right then.
Maybe we can locate him. Doesn't appear to be down there. He's not anywhere on the map. How do I...
What now?
I can't teleport to him if he doesn't have a thing. Also, didn't Hulkenberg, like, want to talk on the... Maybe at night? I don't remember if these activities...
Well met. Well then.
I don't think these activities actually progressed their quest, because I think both of these people wanted to talk to me about stuff.
I see.
So where the heck would Heismay be? Let's look a little bit carefully. We did just cook with him, so maybe that's what it was? But I thought that just happened to be because the recipe was related to him. Alright, I'm not seeing Heismay down here. Doesn't appear to be over here. He might be up on top. Alright, well... I guess he probably is up here, but I don't think we can interact with him. Also, for some reason, when we're up here, Gallica doesn't follow us. She is just stuck on the tent.
Come to think of it.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna go read that new book. Because we need to get the tolerance so we could do Maria's next quest.
What now?
Let's save. Okay, is the last save? I think the last save is like our Gauntlet Runner traveling save, right? Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. He writes of the day his son took his first steps, the first words his son spoke, a time his son nearly ripped his ears off climbing all over him, of worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night, of being so exhausted he'd fall asleep in places without realizing it. I see, being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. A warmth arises inside of me. I feel like my tolerance has improved.
All right.
Even if we read this book like 3 times, I don't know if we'll actually get enough tolerance by the time we get to Brilehaven. But I think we can keep reading it even after we finish the book.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The anticipation that follows a journey's beginning swells in their hearts.
Grove Camp. Alright, it's been a while since we've been on the road, but we gotta check the campfire. There's a bath cask on the back deck now. Oh, is that where we could use the bath salts? I've heard enough whining about not being able to bathe, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake too much to use while traveling, but it should be lovely to enjoy a soak when we're stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, fruit and grasses are added into bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. Okay. That's the thing that was like wrapped up earlier. Not only can you acquire Magla by using it, but you can also add various bath salts to the water to improve your abilities.
The breeze feels nice.
But
Wait, is she... Because she said it's still too dangerous to go out at night. Is she implying that maybe sometime in the future we will be able to go out at night? Alright, what is that? That one's imagination?
Hey.
I see.
None of these seem to be
Well met.
the events that they wanted to do. Maybe it's on specific days? Although maybe these imagination ones are it. They kind of seem like they might be it. Let's go see what else we could do real quick.
All right then.
Let's go up to the watchtower and see if Heisme is available or not. I'll take that as a no. Oh, there's Heisme.
Ah, it's you.
Okay, so everyone will improve imagination. So we should probably do those because I feel like those will advance people's quests. Okay, and it also seems like I can cook at night as well. We really don't have anything else that requires the milk. We already made that.
let's check.
That's the dish Stroll wanted to make. Wait here, I'll go get it.
Hey.
Meat with a bit of chew can be nice, but I prefer a braise low and slow. When it melts the moment it hits your tongue, truly exceptional. Though that method does take forever.
Even so.
Still, time should not deter you from taste, and once you taste it, you'll want to keep doing it. Season it well and then cook it until it starts to brown.
Got it?
It already looks good enough to eat, but we must endure.
Got it.
All that's left is to let it soak in its flavor. We must control the heat carefully now to keep our eyes on the prize. The aroma is surely whetting your appetite, but don't give in. The juice is precious and not a single drop can be wasted. Nicely done, if I do say so myself. You've earned the first taste, I say.
Let's guess not.
Okay, so yeah, it seems like morning and or not morning, but like daytime and evening, you can cook on both of them, but only one thing. Okay, we can also read at night. I kind of forgot that we could read at night. Let's go check out the bathing thing.
Hey there. Yep.
I kind of was hoping it would show me like what options I currently have before I press this button. I think I would rather talk to people right now to hopefully advance their quests.
Alright then.
Now, I can't remember. I feel like both Stroll and Hulkenberg said talk to them on the runner. I know for sure Hulkenberg did. Can't remember if Stroll did, and I don't think that Heismay did, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't talk to Heismay. But there are 3 days, so we'll just go down the list, because I know for sure Hulkenberg did. I'm going to start with Hulkenberg.
Well met.
I was very taken with the sandworm dish. It is incredible that pairing the unique ingredients of Martiro with Port City spices could result in something so divine. When two dissimilar things that would never meet cross paths, an unexpected synergy can occur. Put that way, could not the same be said of our powers? I don't understand this last one. That's a good example? Like, I want to say an affirmative thing, but this one just seems kind of weird. You might be right. I knew you'd understand, as only one who has eaten of the same sandworm dish could. You know how sometimes when the powers within us resonate together, they can erupt into a move we'd never have conceived of prior? I assume we're talking about the synthesis stuff. Perhaps the interweaving of these various diverse powers is what we'd call a miracle.
Hail.
The hero kings of yore fought alone and were ultimately beaten. I feel the possibilities available to us as we fight together far outstrip theirs. Choosing to engage with the unknown when you encounter it can bring about the power to change the world. Now I'm really looking forward to the next city.
All right.
Okay, we get a good amount of imagination. Over the course of 3 days, we might be able to get to 3 imagination. It's getting late, but not unimaginably so. What do you say we stay up a while longer? Okay, so was this something that progressed her quest or not?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Heismay, you've erected a tent up above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. Yeah, that does seem like kind of a bad place for a tent, not gonna lie. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of...
Worst case scenario, you've got wings. You could just fly back to us, no? My young friend, where did you hear Yuji for capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. We've really gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think? Alright, what do we got? We got the same activities here.
Got it. Oh.
I mean, I guess I should probably just be cooking stuff pretty often right now. Might as well make one of these. We got lots of ingredients to make them. Oh, it shows right there what you've cooked. Has like the cooking pot next to it. So yeah, we probably just want to start knocking out some of the recipes, because didn't it say like after you do all the recipes you get something special? Something like that?
Let's check.
So we'll just start heading down the list.
Got it. And then...
Okay, I mean, these aren't really that important, so I'm kind of gonna skip through them a little bit faster.
Got it?
He seems to do the same things, but say slightly different things. Now the only problem is I did notice that some of the recipes we don't actually have all the ingredients for. So we might have to skip some recipes for now.
Right.
Where is Heisme at? I do not know. We haven't been able to find him during the day on the Gauntlet. Wait, can I use this? We can't use this during the day, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll probably just end up reading more of that book. Because if I remember correctly, when we finished the first book, we got a bonus for finishing the book. So if we can finish this book, then we'll probably get a bonus for it as well. Which might get us enough tolerance by the end of our travels.
All right then.
Might as well just teleport at this point.
Let's go.
Is Heisme anywhere? Where the heck does he spend his time? Oh, there he is. It was shaping up to be such a pleasant morning until I was forced awake. If you're tired, you should sleep. Simple as that. No sense defying the natural order of things. Okay, so he just had stuff to say, but at least we did find him. So I'm thinking we keep reading. Although now it's making me wonder if I should maybe be doing the daytime activities with the people and then reading at night. But, like, we've done weapon maintenance with Stroll a whole bunch. The game is kind of unique. See, like, this seems like something that could be unique.
Well then.
How much wisdom do we have? We could use some wisdom. Sure, let's do that, I guess, then. That's not what I want. Right here. And let me just look at the follower screen and see if we actually make progress on this or not. I don't think so. Well, let's try this.
Well met. All right. If so...
It's like chess, but on a hex board, huh? I can't make any more moves. That's the match. I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we would both benefit from continued practice. This game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies all on my own. What if an enemy came at me from such an angle? How would I retaliate? And so on and so forth.
I'd say...
I once failed in my duty to protect His Highness the Prince. At that time, I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the role.
That's why.
'Tis for that reason that I now train both body and mind so thoroughly, as I have vowed to never let such a thing occur again.
Well then.
No.
I am nothing of the sort. My body bears the scars of my myriad weaknesses. That said, 'tis quite the pleasure to speak so freely with you. I find comfort in knowing that I may share my feelings with a compatriot. If we find success in this endeavor and create a country where all can truly live equally, I hope to serve as a knight captain, passing down what knowledge I can to a new generation. I will speak not of just tactics, but of all my experiences on this journey, my victories, and of course my failures too. And in so doing, I would see the Royal Guards elevated to a new heights, I hope.
Well.
Yes.
Well, should such a starry-eyed wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. Such a position is certainly not one most could adapt to, much less succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. And I must say you wear the role well. 'Tis hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you've a natural talent for it. Though to call it talent is a disservice. No, whatever higher calling you have, I can only be as I am now because of you.
True.
It was you at Gallica that set the cogs of this journey in motion. I think there's some significance to you being the captain, in my humble opinion. You have my gratitude. After crossing the proverbial swords with you, I feel that I am one step closer to realizing my dream.
All right.
All right.
Nura speaking.
I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magma crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilehaven. However, the promise of strong magma drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain. And with the promise of abandoned riches, followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
It's gonna be one of those places that we draw a picture at, or that Neris draws a picture at. City ruins.
This is...
Something wrong, lad? Did the Gauntlet Runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
I was just reminded of something unpleasant.
Everything okay?
Right.
I know what destroyed this village, I've no doubt about it. It is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by... Upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. I don't know if magma crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually... I'll make no assumptions about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and our homeland will flourish, and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, some extra wisdom.
Hey!
So,
Okay, so we didn't... Oh, he did draw a picture. I was just gonna say he didn't draw a picture, huh?
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
Okay, now we have a talk with Stroll.
If so.
My bad.
Okay, that didn't help.
All right then.
I guess we'll teleport to the rear deck. Doesn't look like anyone's there, but... Okay, so we might read... Where is Neris? There he is. Maybe this runner travel doesn't count as a travel to advance their quests? Maybe I was finishing their support quests like too quickly, so the game hasn't quite caught up yet. Maybe we can't do it until we get to Brilehaven and can do quests from there.
Well met. Be well.
Yeah, I think we should probably read because I want to get more tolerance so we can make sure to do Maria's quest. Because I believe that quest should already be available to us, I just haven't had the stats to do it yet. So let's go do that. And then we'll see what we want to do over the course of the next day. We should run into that runner the next day as well. We already did all this stuff, right? Oh, I forgot we should cook. Cook. Alright, well, we don't have a whole lot of materials for that. I guess the only other thing that requires that sugar we already made. It's probably fine to make this right now.
let's check.
Now then. Speaking of... All right.
Alright, now we'll go read.
What now?
Is everyone, because usually when we run into Gauntlet Runners, we have a fight, so let's make sure that everyone's on a reasonable archetype. This is not where I see archetypes. Okay, you're on the wizard. Kind of low level, but it's probably fine. That's probably fine. Everything's probably fine. That's not the book I meant to pick. I can almost hear carefree cries of laughter. At one point, Heismay loses sight of his son, only to find he'd climbed a tall tree. Heismay is mortified until the boy nimbly jumps down, just as his father would have. I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggle. Yeah, you already said that.
All right.
Oh, we're like not even close. We're not even halfway through Tolerance level 2.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Quite.
The salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brilehaven by tomorrow. I thought so. The air feels more clammy, so I assume that's what it was. It's so we put the forest behind us at long last. That must mean that we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
It would seem it was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Neris, do you remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way?
That reminds me.
Neris said the waters around Brilehaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. I have no idea what he meant by that.
Right. Got it. What's this?
Alright, let's go cook something. Then we'll see what activities are available. Already running out of things that we can cook. Is Hulkenberg gonna help us with this? Yeah. Because I saw that it was worm related.
Hail!
I've considered this topic for quite a while. Is it not true that meat tastes better when consumed by the mouthful rather than via tiny, polite little bites? 'Tis my preferred method, as you can luxuriate? Is that a real word? In its full texture, whilst increasing one's jaw strength. The logic behind cutting meat into small pieces eludes me. I prefer only the most restrained application of seasoning as well. 'Tis best to let the ingredients' natural flavors thrive. If animals must forfeit their lives to sate our hunger, then the least we can do to honor them is to taste the full glory of their sacrifice. I started preparing food with Hulkenberg, making sure to follow her minimalist methods with the ingredients. That is a gross noise. We chose prime ingredients on this day. I dare say this meal will be quite exquisite when it is complete. The noise.
Good.
A pleasing aroma, is it not? That indescribable acridity bellies the dish's depth. It's so novel and unique. I've never tasted anything like this, and I may never again.
All right.
The critical meatballs are complete. An enchanting aroma, is it not?
Well met.
Okay, so that's the same game.
Well then.
All right then. Go.
Go find Heisme because he doesn't appear to be on the list of teleport or of people with something to do. Not up here, huh? Oh, he's down there.
All right then.
That's cool that you could see to the other zones. Oh, is Heisme the one with the courage thing? Where's Stroll at? Oh, Stroll's right next to him. Okay.
Oh.
Hey.
Alright, so I think we're just gonna go reading then.
Let's go.
What now?
And if this is like the other books seem to have had 3 parts. I don't know. The one book that we did finish had 3 parts. And the other book we only read 2 parts of. But it would make sense if they all just have 3 parts. We'll see just how much tolerance we could get. He recalls the time his son came to him in tears, upset he couldn't sing a certain song well. They ended up singing other songs together through the night until falling asleep. The next morning, Heisme awoke to his son, eyes still swollen from crying the night before, singing the song he'd been trying to learn, a birthday song for his father. I see, being a parent brought him lots of stuff. Yeah, okay.
All right.
With that, I've finished the book. I feel my understanding of the world has deepened.
All right.
Okay, that's a bonus. That's still not enough. Even if we did like another day of reading isn't enough. And I don't know if we get less for reading the book once we've already finished it. I would imagine we probably get less.
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way, or so I thought. Looks like it's that Missy's Gauntlet Runner coming for us this time. Juna?
Hey!
Oh, Katharina. Hey, you lot. Yeah, the Gauntlet Runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. I've got a short fuse, you know, and that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom. So the young miss says, I'm hoping you lot are willing to act.
Certainly.
I don't know why she keeps attacking us.
It's you! So we meet again! Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Try a bit of this! Let's have a
Oh, right. We now have a skill that automatically hits the people when they enter the area.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Oh, it doesn't remember her weaknesses? Maybe her weaknesses and strengths change over time as well.
Now accept
We should
your
probably try
fate.
and steal something from her, right? It seems like the special battles could maybe have something special to steal.
Nothing personal. Sorry.
We obtained a special brawler weapon.
Now, what's the play?
Well, I say special, it just doesn't look familiar to me, so... Could be special, could not be. The only danger is if you use critical strike and she, like, reflects it, then Stroll, like, kills himself, but...
Hack and slash!
Right on target.
I'll show you the
Nice one,
essence of
Stroll.
truth. Hold on. Let's
Wait, do
go.
I not have anything inherited? Oh, maybe I inherited Magic Circle, huh?
Better be sure.
What do you think is more likely, that she's weak to ice or fire?
I won't hold back. Hold on.
So what about synthesis? Do we have any cool synthesi? Oh, these are all AoE, so it's probably worse than
Not this.
just using one of my single targets.
Ice.
Okay, she resists ice. That's unfortunate. Okay, we don't really need healing.
Let justice
Oh,
prevail.
what about
Join with me.
synthesis? Ah, that would take both things.
Not this skill.
Let's test her. Wait, what's our guard's lore? Defense, right.
Shine!
That's nothing.
Okay, she's not weak to that.
Last chance to give up.
Okay, we know that she's not weak to slashing, so I guess we'll try out dark.
Some darker arts.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess that was the best time to miss if we were gonna miss.
What a shame.
Oh, and then she missed. Alright, should I test out wind, even though critical strike would probably be better?
I'll blow you away.
Let's stay calm.
Alright, let's try out fire now.
Burn.
Okay, she's weak to fire.
That's your opening, Captain.
With blade in hand.
No one really needs healing.
Oh, Mystic Purge!
Ready to lose?
Should I try stealing again? I don't actually know. We've never seen if anyone can be stolen from twice or not.
I'll take this.
Nothing more to steal. Okay.
You are good.
So far, that's happened twice, so I am just starting to assume if you steal once, then you can't steal again.
That's right on target.
I will fight
Nice
with
one,
pride.
Stroll.
Wizard. Fire.
Holy, the fire weakness does so much damage.
Why? Why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
Good. 'Tis done.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
That's a pretty good level up.
I continue to grow. To greater heights.
Okay, light dodge is one of those things that really doesn't matter very much for healer class, but could be good for other people to inherit. Whoa, our popularity's at 71 now? We're in the top 100. If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me, but that power of yours is really something. What if we did like the reverse? What if we beat you so you join us? You ever think of that? But don't you rest easy, because I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? Also, how are we ever supposed to advance your archetype rank if you just keep battling us instead of hanging out with us? Who's this guy?
Yeah?
I saw your runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Eudoricus. Who do you think I am, exactly? Ah, pardon me, I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
Are all these people migrating to find work, even though it might kill them in the end? What other options do parapets like them have? It might be dangerous, but you've got to break some eggs to make an omelet. I just noticed that Katharina has high heels. That seems like just incredibly poor footwear for any of adventuring purposes. Wait, take this and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Katharina has made a generous donation. Now we can eat for once.
Listen to me.
I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you could hold out just a little longer, I swear I'm gonna set things right for us.
Well then.
Now there we are. I earned that money slaying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most. Well, I mean, a few weeks is a lot. I thought you were gonna say like a few days. A few weeks seems like a good amount. They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living. And the fat cats are all too happy when the parapists take them up on that.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm gonna do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeezed us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. I'm not sure that's gonna work how you think it will. This is like people who think that socialism works. No, if you get rid of the rich people, or do something that will get rid of the rich people, then you will have no money. Like, the economy tanks if you do this. I can't help but wonder if that would solve anything. Honestly, I have no idea. Great, I'm glad that you really thought this through.
But...
Even now, tons of those people aren't going to survive, and I can't tell people who aren't eating today to wait until tomorrow while I think of something. I mean, you can. But they are eating today. You just said that they're set for like a week. Or a few weeks, even. I was just lucky, you know? I had the strength to push through and survive. Yeah, so maybe you should just, like, join our campaign race. What about that? The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
That's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. It'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the parapists are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
Is that even true? Like, it seems like half of the races in this game are, quote-unquote, beneath everybody. Everyone's like, oh, my race is the most mistreated. No, my race is the most mistreated. We got, like, the box heads. We got the rabbit people. We got, half-bloods seem to be very poorly treated. And then, for some reason, the Elda also seem to be very poorly treated. Like, that's like half of the races, and they're all, quote-unquote, at the bottom. Only one can actually be at the bottom. They couldn't have the parapists start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as it is.
Sure.
Let's change things ourselves. That's exactly what I plan on doing. And with anyone able to take the throne, now is the time to do it. Which means I can't just hand it to you either. What? Why not?
Thanks.
Much obliged. We may be enemies, but I like having these talks. I'm not as powerful as I need to be, but still I reach out to the recruitment center, and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking those monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. I can feel Katharina's... Oh wait, does her rank go up from these talks? Indignation towards the world's absurdities as well as her deep faith in me. If she has such deep faith in us, why does she keep trying to battle us? Why doesn't she just join our campaign? The loyal hunter Katharina, keeper and inheritor of the brawler's virtues. No. Through thy shared bond and new heroic embodiments of blah, 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 blah.
New power.
I guess this... I forgot that last time we bought her, we increased the rank with her. We can now get the pugilist. And we can now... Oh, that's what she was just talking about. Bigger bonuses from bounties. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me. Okay, I gotta remember to check that weapon she gave us.
Before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
Muddy camp. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brilehaven is. Okay. Well, let's check if this weapon that we stole is any good. Wait, this is not weapons, that's armor. This is what we stole. It seems pretty good, but... Is there any way I could sort it by archetype? There doesn't seem to be a sort, but... Like, it's high attack, but it's just a common rarity item. This is what we used to have, so yeah, it's a lot higher attack than that. Otherwise, it's the same. So does she have this? Yeah, the amethyst mace, and then you have the super special expensive sword that we bought.
What now?
Alright, let's save. And then part of me wants to experiment with how much tolerance we get after we finish that book. But I imagine the trauma is going to linger in that town a while. We got a moth.
Well met. Be well.
All right then.
All right, who else can we talk to?
Go.
Like Heismay's up here, but he's just doing another imagination thing.
Ah, it's... If so.
The other thing is I'm like ignoring all the imagination things, but that makes me wonder if they expect me to have 3 imagination by the time I get to Brilehaven, because there's just so many events that give imagination. And I'm taking it as, because there's so many events that give imagination, I should ignore it. But maybe that's the wrong strategy.
Let's go.
But hopefully we'll just be able to make up for it later. If that is actually the case that they wanted me to already have 3 by the time we got here.
Hey.
Okay, yeah, I think I am going to try reading. Let's cook. I think we got like 2 more dishes we can cook still. We got the invincible noodles and the magical bread. That's it.
All right.
Okay, we're just gonna skip through these a little bit faster.
Look! All right. In days gone.
Alright, let's check. So, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save before we do this, and if it gives like 2, then I'm gonna rethink whether I actually want to do the tolerance. If it still gives 4, then I think I'm happy with it. If it gives 3, I might also be happy with it. I just don't want it to give like significantly less, and then feel like the day wasn't worth it, or like the time spent wasn't worth it.
All right.
Okay, it still seems to give 4. We're just short. I think if we could spend the day, because I think we still have a day of traveling.
And the age of a new king draws
We'll see
nearer.
what there is, but if we could spend the day, we might be able to get to 3.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain. Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Brilehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
I see that no one asked about my family, considering we don't know anything about the origins of our character.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
Yeah, me too.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
And then when... then when she doesn't show up, then our entire plan is completely ruined and we just completely drop out of the race, I guess, huh?
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Okay, it seems like we're not gonna get to do an activity on the way here, huh?
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the Gauntlet Runner into the city alongside a warm, salty breeze.
Look, there's water all the way to the horizon! It's kind of like the capital, but totally different!
Yes. The City of Water, Brilehaven.
How does this work with the waterfalls? How do the boats get up and down the waterfalls?
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Yeah, only if our head actually shows up.
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
I mean, technically ours is too.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No, I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with.
That makes me think that we're probably gonna turn ours into a Skyrunner at some point, right? Maybe?
If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make.
So you're saying levitation magic is not good enough to be called flying? Like it needs to be physics-based flying or it doesn't count?
You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
Yeah, could you get to work on that a little bit faster? Like, we could really use that technology.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies. If it isn't the walking headache. Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. 'Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
If you couldn't tell.
No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
'Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
I hope it's nothing too weird.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Alright, are they gonna give me a chance to save and wrap it up here, or... Sounds like the exhibition's not actually till tomorrow, so... Probably won't get sucked straight into that.
Really?
Yes, it does look like we'll have a chance.
This is a joy!
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up here, and then next time we'll actually get to explore Brilehaven. Oh, that's not really what I want. I would like this one. Thank you. So yeah, we finished up the road to Brilehaven. Didn't quite get the tolerance that I wanted, but if I had focused on it more instead of doing like the random other stuff, then we would have made it, but I just wasn't sure what I should be doing, so I messed it up a little bit, but we could hopefully get it soon here. Anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.